Alright guys, this is going to be a quick update on what I've been doing this morning, which was put in the last Tortoise switch and the last LED light. I didn't feel like going live because it really wasn't that much to do. It was just that one right there. That is actually switch 300, one of the very first ones I was supposed to put in, but never did, but now it's in. And as you can see, I'll on the switch. The last thing is I gotta cut that arm so it won't hit the rail cars. So all the switches are in. Everything is now done. So this is actually the old wing, because you got a switch that extends out here, and you got a switch that extends out there, making it a wing. And then it falls back into the main on this side where the tank car is. And it falls back in on the other side. So you have a complete runaround track, which is right there. So I have a runaround. I can do these switches, this switching operation, so many ways. So to have a variety, once again, there's nothing wrong with having a variety of doing switch operations. You know, the more the better, because you get sick and tired of doing the same routine over and over again. And that's why I put this wing in. So I could either do it from this end, I can do it from this end, I can just do one switching job over there, or I can just do one switching job over there. Like I said, there is a variety of ways of doing the switching here. So that's one thing. The other thing is I can always shove the train in the clear if I can, in order to keep the main running. So if this train is running, all I have to do is just shove in the clear and let them pass. So that's one other good thing. So as you can see, each line has a runaround on it. The main has two, I guess you can say almost three runarounds. The backdrop runaround, the runaround from that crossover over there all the way over to this crossover. So yeah, and then from that crossover over to that crossover. So that crossover to that crossover, the backdrop crossover. So there you have it. A variety of ways of doing service operations on this layout, instead of just staying with the traditional one-dimensional. And that's the number one thing. Make your layout multi-dimensional so that you can have ways of doing your service switching, and you're not done doing the same thing over and over and over again. You have a variety. So that's, one of those things you can do. As big as this layout is, 19 by 11, my largest layout, it feels as if I don't have a lot of track down. And to be honest, I have a lot of track down, but it don't feel that way. So there you have it. So sometime soon I'm going to have a service operation group come over and hang out on the layout. I don't know when I'm going to do it, but I will be doing it soon. So like I said in the update, I can have up to 7, maybe 8 guys on this layout just having a good time. And I still have one more cabinet to put in, and I'll put it right over there on that wall, or I'll put it over here. I don't know. But I have one more cabinet I got to put up in here. And as you can see, there's John Diddley's Hopper. There's Black Rock, Joe's Raiders. I wish everybody would send me a rail car so I can put them in my cabinets, because I don't want to run them. I just want to use them as collector items. So everybody, like Train Freak has a rail car. I think Robert has, Flying Clo has one. John Diddley got him. Quite a few you have rail cars. If you don't mind, please send me one so I can put it in my cabinet display. So I can have a representation of every railroad on YouTube. So plus I got to put mine up there, even though the Crestline cars are up there, but you know. Yeah, so over here is all my Athens Roundhouse and Rapidos, and I think that's an Atlas. So I have 2 Atlas and one Rapido, and all the rest are Athens Roundhouse. So this is pretty much it. I am pretty much done dropping Tortoise switches. Anything else will be the throw switch, just like I got here. And that crossover that I had the Tortoise switches on, which I really don't need that crossover. I might keep it. I'm more like going to keep it in there, just for the simple fact, if I have to do a short run around with the engine, I can have it in there just in case. So yeah, I'll probably just leave it in there. So basically, all the Tortoise are in. If you saw the video that I posted earlier before this one, you saw that I had a night run, which was like at 5 o'clock in the morning. I turned off all the lights, and you actually see how it looks at dark in here, like Christmas lights in here, I guess you could say. So yeah, I did start doing the service operations last night, and what I'm doing is I'm going through explaining everything, what's happening. So I did take the inbound train that was sitting over here. I did bring it over here. I blocked it and set it up for switching. We did switch out everything on the plant. Switched it out, and now this is now the outbound train. So the inbound train we brought over there, switched it out, and now this is the outbound train. So that train there, which is carrying my service cars, will then drag up. He'll drag up, cross over, and then come into the yard, and then drop off that train to be classified in this yard. Okay, service crew will come block a train. They will block a train to be sent outbound. But before we do all that, we gotta switch this out. We gotta switch out the backdrop, the feed mill, Vinny's structures, the oil depot, and cement factory, and HGJ Technologies, the furniture plant. So, like I said, one section has already been switched. Oh, that's how bad it got. So, one section is done. We end up doing the rest of it later on. So I hope y'all enjoyed this update. Come and check it out live. And I will see y'all soon. Y'all take care. Bye.